far, the government of Zimbabwe has confirmed that about 44 Zimbabweans died following the Lake Kariba disaster, where an overloaded boat operated by the government of Zimbabwe, overloading the citizens, endangering their lives, capsized at Lake Kariba. About 44 people have been confirmed dead. The number could double 44 because it remains unknown how many in the boat, and it equally also remains unknown how many people have died. So in terms of accountability, this has been disastrous. The government has been flighting different figures each and every time. The matter has been handled poorly, so to speak. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Shonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. It has been a disastrous moment in Maritime North following the boat that capsized and killed people. So far, the government of Emerson Mnangagwa has been found wanting and has handled this matter chaotically, if one can put it, in terms of providing, conflicting information. As of 6 hours ago, Nick Mangwana, who happens to be the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Information and Publicity, says 44 bodies have now been, said 44 bodies were discovered. And it says six and recovery efforts continue. You cannot talk of rescue at the moment. About 3 hours ago, he sent the speech, the statement that was issued by Emerson Mnangagwa. Let me read this statement. It says, condolence message by His Excellency the President, Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, following a boat which capsized at Lake Kariba, 12 August 2026. Is this what he should be actually doing to the nation only? Let me read the statement and we will see. It says, it is with a heavy heart and profound sadness that I learned of the tragic capsizing of a rural infrastructure development agency boat on Lake Kariba on the afternoon of Monday, 11 August 2026, as we mourn the tragic passing of 44 souls whose bodies have so far been retrieved. I wish to thank the prompt response by our security arms and private citizens who rose to the occasion following this deadly incident. But there was no swift response as far as I am concerned. If there was a swift response, we would not have actually recorded such death. 44 people died, were not sick. 44 people were killed. This was killing, brutal, broad daylight killing of the innocent citizens. Firstly, the government operated this port. It overloads people. I can attest to you that it may not have been the first time people were overloaded. And definitely it was bound to happen. So he continues to say, without their swift response, many more lives would have been lost in the rough and choppy conditions which obtained on the lake they want now to blame conditions. It was not about conditions. It was about the problem should be identified and named and called out as it is, not what they are trying to do here. They are playing people. Some people have died in this incident. We are talking about 44 people, innocent human beings, have died. They thought they were actually riding a boat that was in good condition. And if it were normal countries, normal republic, respected republics, an inquiry was supposed to be done. Heads should be rolling already. regarding this incident. But I'm telling you, it will be this statement and life goes on. For how long should people be killed in such a manner? And the government being at the center of this killing, and it continues as business as usual. I think this should come to an end. He continues to say, on behalf of the parties, ZANU-PF government and the people of Zimbabwe, I extend our heartfelt condolences to the families who have lost loved ones in this tragic accident. Government is doing its utmost to ensure that all the missing persons are accounted for. To those who survived, I wish them speedy recovery, and I direct that our specialized health services provide suitable counseling to them so they are helped out of this traumatic experience, as if he understands what is trauma. The person who killed people during the Kukuraonde person. This tragedy has exposed serious deficiencies in our maritime capabilities. Thank you for acknowledging. It's a very serious deficiency. Maritime capability. You don't have capabilities at all. If it was a normal country, maybe we could be talking about saving all the people. They could have been rescued within a space of seconds. We could have saved all these lives. In fact, there was no need for such an accident to happen because they would have made sure that there are sufficient boats, especially operated by the government, so that because this you can't blame weather on this. This boat was highly overloaded. It was bound to capsize. It was bound to capsize. And we hear reports that already when it started, people complained of water getting into it. What happened was bound. People can blame a wave or whatever. You can't have waves in a lake. I don't believe that can actually cause such a disastrous incident. This exposed Zimbabwe. It exposed the government that all what it is concerned about is receiving money, but not really taking care of the boats that they have, the state of the boats. If it was a tax, they would have been writing statement, ministers taking off licenses, and the tax owner would have been vilified. But it is the government who will vilify them. They try to scapegoat. They will just acknowledge, yes, our maritime has a problem. This is a disastrous situation. If it was in countries where human life is valued, I'm telling you, even the president would be in trouble because this is a government agency, institution that is running this chaotic boat, a boat that is highly condemned to carry people. So the boat was the problem, none other than anything else. It goes on to say capabilities which we have to address immediately so that our places of recreation do not become death traps to the innocent. Accordingly, I direct all agencies associated with maritime safety, including specialized units within our security forces, to take an active interest in ensuring remedial interventions in this area. Through this message, I declare this mishap a national disaster and further direct relevant authorities to provide all necessary assistance to the affected families, including medical, psychosocial, and funeral support. Let us as a nation unite in prayer for the souls of the departed, for the success of the ongoing search operations, speedy recovery of survivors, and for comfort